different item numbers at the moment. 606033. You were getting the one layered in Russian red gold
with that amazing blue dial.
It is actually
that dial. I'm not sure. I think this one there may be a loom shot as well that I sent in, because this also has the tritium tube technology, which is practically impossible to show under the lights that we have here in the studio if we don't have a loom shot of it. But it gives you that constant illumination. This has, again, the quartz engine with the full function chronograph. But I think the story on this one, Tim, is the Russian red you were talking about, which, to explain that real quick, in Russia, gold is rose gold. The yellow gold is actually the exception, not the rule. Rose is what people wear. Mm-hmm. That's how they see gold. So it has a deeper, richer hue to it than you think of when you think of pink gold or typical rose gold. So that's why you see one of the things, we were talking about earlier, things that come out of the closed history of Russia is you see a richer, deeper color choice that they use in their rose coloring. So that's the Russian red. And then I just particularly, personally love this dial on that particular execution of the blue. It is just a stunning, stunning dial on there. And the dial work that Vostok Europe does with the with all of the
okay, blue just confirmed that sold out.
Okay.
So we'll take a look.
I told you we didn't have a lot of stuff, and we've got the loom shot coming up, and I'm really glad we got this. I tried to make sure I had a loom shot on everything for this show because I really do think it's so important with the tritium because you can't see it on the watch when it's here in the studio. This is showing you in that loom shot how you're getting that constant illumination. And that's so nice. And Tim, we talk about this. Like, I love it, for instance, it sounds silly, but I love it in a movie. Because it's great because it's bright enough that you can see it, but it's not going to bother anybody near you, Mm-hmm. Whereas, like, if you have one of those, the Timex ones where you have to push the button, the Indiglo thing, that can get really kind of bright. Whereas the tritium is bright enough that you're going to see the watch, but it's not going to bother anybody else.
And if you're in a movie where you need to do that, that's like I was on the other night, because, and I guess I'll just say it. Saw The Hobbit. Running time is actually 3 hours. Felt like about 6.
Oh my God, that's a long movie.
Oh, that's
it.
And then you try to get through it, it gets just longer. If you ever think life is going too quick, right there, you can double your time. Just go with me on that.
Just go
or not.
So anyway, the other version here is
little.
Oh, I'll show them real
fantasy
quick.
People running around.
This is the Caspian Sea Monster. This is the inspiration for this watch. It's this really funky plane that flew back and forth along the Caspian Sea. It's called a ground effect vehicle. You see how close it is to the water? It's almost like a hovercraft. And because of that, it could carry extremely heavy loads very economically and very quickly. And that's the inspiration for this watch.
Visually, they're absolutely captivating on the wrist. They really are. Oh, by the way, you get a really cool interchangeable, so you get the poly strap.
Oh yeah,
the
poly.
Leather with it.
The black one, if you couldn't grab the blue, grab the black one, and that does you get the